Hey everyone! In this video I'll talk about all the necessary steps you'll have to go through to create a webtoon and publish your first chapter. It's best to know these steps beforehand so you can prepare everything needed and it doesn't take so much time while in the creation process of your webtoon. After that, it's just adding more chapters, so let's get right into it. First up, you'll need to go into your dashboard and create a new series. Then you'll get into a panel looking like this, but empty since you shouldn't have a story published yet. And now, the first thing you'll need is the title of your webtoon. This one is a personal preference, but you should keep a title that is simple to write. That way, when people try to find your webtoon through the search bar, they won't have any problems finding it in case of misspelling. It's just a small thing to remember if you want the most people to be able to enjoy your work without having a hard time finding it. Next, you'll need a summary of your story to get the viewer interested in reading it, but without giving away too much of a story, so you don't spoil the fun and the mystery. You'll also have to select a main genre for your story, and it can also have an optional second genre. These will help your story by ranking it in these selected categories, and people will be able to stumble upon them while browsing inside the selected category. And lastly, you'll need two thumbnails. One vertical, which is 1080 by 1920 pixels, and a square one which is just 1080 on the sides. You can upload JPEG, PNG, or GIF files of respectively 500 or 700 kilobytes. Don't worry, all this information is written on the page, and it will tell you if there's an error and you have to re-upload your image. There is also a new slider on this page where they provide you with the Creator's Handbook, which I've downloaded and read. It's a very nice PDF with lots of tips in it. It didn't exist when I first started, so it's nice that Webtoon is now providing help and guidelines. Now that your Webtoon is created, you'll have to upload your first chapter. You'll of course need all the files that constitute your chapter. Webtoon accepts resolutions of 800 pixels wide by a maximum of 1280 high. I just saw that they updated their message, and now if you upload a file that is too tall, it will be sliced automatically for you, but it could also compress and resize it, which could result in a degraded quality. So I recommend slicing your files yourself to keep all the control, in an external program like Croppy for example, or if you use Clip Studio to draw your chapter, then it now has an export for Webtoon option that will take care of all the slicing, resizing, and optimizing for you. That's why it's the software I use personally, and I think it's by far the best one for the job, since you can do a chapter from start to finish in one software. And you can try it for free to see if you like it. If you do, I would appreciate it if you did that with my affiliate link down below. It would really mean a lot. So now that you have all your slices, you can import them, and you'll need a small chapter thumbnail, as well as typing in the chapter number and the title. Before publishing it, you can preview the chapter to check one last time if you didn't make any mistakes, and then publish it. And there you go, your webcomic is live. The world can now search and read your first chapter, and you took your first step. So that's it for me. I hope this helped you and motivated you to start publishing your story. Bye everyone, I'll see you next time, and in the meantime, keep creating.